So today I'm gonna be doing a video on my most traumatic job. Like, this job was really traumatic. I told y'all I worked there before, but I don't think I really told y'all all the stuff that I really went through at that job. And it's like, I feel like I talked about this before on the channel, but like, I never wanted to work a job. Like, it just all like, and this is no, this is not to put anybody down who works a job, but it just never made sense to me because it's like, you got to work 40 hours a week. You're doing the same things over and over again. You're not getting paid that much money. It just always seemed like a trap. Not a trap, but I don't know. Like, it just always seemed like it just never, like, that life it just never seemed like the life I wanted. And then, you know, like, say you go to college and you try to get a job. You go to try to get a job, unless you go for lawyering, doctoring. And I might make a video about why I didn't go to college, but I'm gonna save the college one for another time. But yeah, like, this was my first job, and I got fired from there when I was 20. I already told y'all, but from the first day I worked there, I knew I didn't like the job. But I just stayed because my mom was like, "If you don't stay, I'm a, you're gonna have to go to your grandma's house." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna stay." But it's just like, the people there were like, and it's like, here's the thing, like, nobody at the job was like regular. Like, everybody at that job was like somehow kind of, oh, like, I remember there was this one couple there, and so what happened was, I ain't gonna say too much, but basically there was this couple there, and her boyfriend didn't have a job or something, or he was just looking to make money, and she put him on. She wasn't the GM, but she recommended him. He got hired easily, and he would drag, like, he was okay, like, I wasn't that wasn't one of the people, like, we ain't really argue that much or anything. But when I say he really didn't do nothing, like, he really ain't do nothing. And he was like, I think he was older than all of us. Like, everybody did more work than him, and he worked there for like, I think 2 or 3 years. Like, it was just crazy. And this was Chipotle. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. So the beginning, it was like, you know, employees would just be getting smart with me for no reason. Like, as soon as I came in, people just wasn't liking me. But it wasn't too many employees getting smart with me. But like, I don't know, man. Like, some days they would be rude, some days they would be cool. I remember even sometimes the customers were crazy. Like, I remember there would be fights. They were like, I remember there was this one time, there was this one girl that worked there. She was like me. She was a stud. She was 24. She had a girlfriend up that worked in another pizza place, and she was talking to this other girl. I don't even know if they were serious. I don't know. I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but I don't even know how they found out about each other. Like, this is how, like, I'm telling you, it would be like the most randomest, chaotic things that would happen at this job. And it was just like the craziest things would happen at this job. And it's like, it could be a regular day, but like, something would happen. Like, it was never a dull moment at the Chipotle. Like, it would be from one of the cashiers would be falling asleep on the register. Somebody would be arguing. You get a rude customer. Like, that job, man. Like, hold on, let me tell the story about the fight. But yeah, I remember they somehow found out about each other. I don't even know how they found out about each other. And they just ended up fighting, basically. Like, I think the cops had to come, or like a cop came. It would just be like the craziest things, man. Like, on like, just the random, the like craziest things on the most randomest day. Like it was always something. That's like I'm telling you, this job was not one of those jobs that you would just get bored at. And it's crazy because almost everybody who worked at the job, like nobody really liked it. Um, what else? Yeah, so about the manager had this boyfriend, and I think they were together for a while, but like, you know those, I don't want to put nobody's business out there. That's not my place to say, but he did not do nothing at the job. Like he did not do nothing. Like he would wash dishes a little bit, but like 9 times out of 10, cause he couldn't really work on the grill because he couldn't cook like that. He couldn't work on the front line because like he had like anger problems. So he said like, if a customer tries him or something like that, he said he would crash out or something. So and of course because it was Chipotle, you know, even if you had a spot that you like to be at, you still would have to move around. Like you wouldn't have to move around all the time, but you had to move around a little bit. So it's like even when he was online, he would like move slow, or he would what else? He would like, or you would have to help him. Like it could be a line of 4 people or 5 people, and he would have to take all the bowls by himself. But like he would like complain about it, he'd get mad about it. He'd be like, "Why nobody helping me?" Like it'd just be stuff like that. Like I'm telling y'all, like it was crazy. And I remember it would be times, and it would be like, of course, like I don't know how this stuff be happening to me because it's like it would be only me, but like I was the one who witnessed their fights the most, because I don't know how, but I think it would be some days where like I stayed the latest out of everyone. I don't know. Yeah, I think I stayed the latest, and I would just be hearing them argue, fight, argue for like till closing, man. Like it really was the craziest, and I'm looking back and I'm like, I can't believe I stayed at that job for so long. I remember this one time. I remember this one like really clear. It was this girl. She had to be like this girl. She was short. She had to have only been there. I think she only lasted like, let me see. I think it was not August, September, October, November. I think she only lasted like 3 or 4 months, man. But it was her mouth. She would get smart fast. Like she would be the type of person like if the customer did the littlest thing or just got smart a little bit, she'd be like, "What you say?" Like she was really aggressive. Like I don't know. Like she was still kind of a cool person, but like she would just be quick to like catch an attitude or something. So I remember, our first day on the line. Of course, me and her kind of got into an argument a little bit. Like you know what I mean? It was like kind of some tension. We got cool as she started working more, and she ended up. Well, I ain't gonna say too much about that. That's not my place. But yeah, no, we got cool. We got cool. But either way, yeah, she was cool, but she was quick to catch her attitude. She was quick to like just be like really aggressive, and she used to get into it with customers so much. I'm surprised she did. I'm surprised she lasted as long as she did because she used to really like with customer service. It's like you really have to be like customers. Like me personally, people might think like anybody can do it or like it's not that hard. But like me personally, I think customer service is one of the hardest jobs out there because especially if it's fast food, especially if it's fast food. But like with customer service, you have to be able to deal with all types of people. You have to be able to like take. You kind of got to be able to like what's it called? You kind of got to be able to like take disrespect, like, and then like I don't think it's like this at every customer service job, but you kind of gotta like, even if you're not feeling it or if you're not in a good mood, you kind of gotta put on a mask and act like everything's cool, everything's all right. Like, you kind of gotta always be on. Like, unless it's like a really chill customer service job, or it's kind of laid back, like an arcade or like a place for kids. But like a customer service job, like a grocery store, a fast food place, I truly think those are one of the hardest jobs. Like, I really think it is. And you deal with so much, and it's like you're only getting paid like $5 an hour. Like, for real, like, you're only getting paid $5 an hour. Like, you're putting in so much work, and you're only getting paid like $5 an hour. That's really what it feels like. Like, I don't know if I should put this on YouTube, like how much my checks would be. Like, I remember it would be days where like, but yeah, cut like, I remember Chipotle, nobody stayed there a long time. Like, nobody, like, everybody, I think I was one of the people that stayed the longest. But it would be, or we would always be short staffed. I'm gonna get into that. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna go back to the fight. So the girl, I'm gonna just call her. What am I going? What should I call her? I'm gonna just call her. I'm gonna just call her by her zodiac sign. Leo. So the girl Leo. Yeah, I remember it was this one day, and it was just a chill day. It was kind of busy, but none of the customers were tripping. Everything was kind of cool that day. Well, no, it was something crazy that happened. There was this homeless lady that ended up going in the bathroom because one of the employees gave her the code. But of course, sometimes, like, with certain customers, if they look crazy, I wouldn't give them the code because some customers like would really mess the bathroom up. Like, they would really do some dirty stuff. Like, I remember one time somebody smeared poop on the toilet seat at the job, but at the end of the night, you got to clean the bathroom. So yeah. um or what else happened? I remember they would like put paper, or they would put paper all over the thing. I don't know, they would just do like some crazy stuff in the bathroom. Like, this job was not a regular job. Like, a lot of the customer, like, I'm so glad I got fired from that job. Like, looking back, I was a little mad that I got fired from it. I was like, damn, what am I going to do for money? But like, and this is how I know, because like right after I got fired from that job, I got another job, and right after I got fired from the next job that I got fired from, I found another job. I got fired from that job. I got fired from that job, but I don't know, man. I never even I like, but I never was a job person. Like, that was never my dream anyway. So maybe it's a sign. But back to the story time. I mean, back to what I'm telling y'all. So yeah, I talked about the crazy customer. So it was this light skinned girl that came, and I don't even know what she did to her, but basically they just started fighting. The receipt thing, it was something. The thing that was connected to the computer, I guess they was moving so much. That thing, it ended up like disconnecting. It was just crazy. So that was one time. So that was the one thing. And I remember there was this guy. I'm gonna call him Sagittarius. He was older. He was 37. Now, he wasn't as bad as some workers. I think he was one of the best workers, but he was kind of off in a way too. Like, I remember it would just be the stuff that he would say, or the stuff that he would do. Like, I remember some days he would be really like just falling asleep on the register. Like, he'd be like, oh, like, it would just be stuff like that. Like, he would really be falling asleep on the register. This job was in Baltimore. What else? And I'm gonna just say the last situation that, like, now this is really what scarred me from fast food. I think since that job, I think that job was like a year ago. I haven't worked for fast food since. I've been applying for jobs, but haven't been applying for fast food because it's just like, it just doesn't seem worth, like, it just seems like a lot. But now that I think every customer service job is a lot because, oh yeah, like I said, but I was going back to the other thought. Then you gotta always like seem, you kind of gotta always put on like a mask, kind of like, I don't know, you gotta be really nice, really talkative to some customers who are talkative. You gotta act like you gotta talk to the employees all the time, and it's like, I don't always feel like talking. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be cool with y'all. All that's like, I'm like, it's not anything they did, but it's just like, I just don't want to talk to my coworkers, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm an Aquarius, Sun and Moon, and I think Aquarius, like, I really think Aquarius have don't have good social skills, because I be reading, like, I be paying attention to a lot of other Aquariuses, and they be like, I don't got a lot of friends, so, um, I don't think Aquarius have good social skills. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, man. Like, I remember I had jobs where, like, the coworkers, like, they would be cool to a certain point, but like, it's like they just be like, they just wouldn't stop talking. Like, they would just talk. Like, I remember there was this one girl at Planet Fitness I used to work with, and she was cool. Like, she was a nice person, but like, I remember she told me she liked sucking dick. Like, she just said, she told me she loved sucking. I hope YouTube doesn't shadow ban me, but she said she loved sucking. Like, it would just be stuff like that. I'd be like, what the, like, I'm telling you. Or I remember there would just be this one girl, and she was like, I was 19 when I started working at this job. I was like, I only lasted there for 2 months. This was Planet Fitness. I got fired from there too. But I remember she would tell me, she used to be, it's like I was her therapist. Like, I was I was younger than her. I think she was like 7 or 8 years older than me, and I can't make this up. You know how I should be telling her my problems and what I'm going through? It's like I was her therapist damn near. I ain't never say anything about it, and that's probably like, I probably do gotta, like, I don't be minding it though, because I'm used to people telling me their problems. I'm used to telling people telling me their, like, their issues. Because I remember I had an uncle, and I a lot of y'all not, like, it's like, I think I really might have to look into being a therapist. Like, as I'm making this video, that might be my calling, because it's like, even though it wouldn't be a lot, like, I noticed, like, oh, I don't want y'all. It's like, I noticed, like, older people, like, and these people will be like 10 years older than me, 8 years older than me. You know how I should be telling them my life and what I'm going through? It's like they be telling me their problems. Like, it's like they be telling me their problems. It's like they be venting to me more than I be venting to them. I'm like, and now that I look back, I'm like, damn, like, wow. I think I really might have to look into being, like, I think that's really what I might do. Like, I'm not going to go to school for it, because I truly think college is a scam, and I think that might be my next video. But like, yeah, like, I remember the girl at the job, and I didn't mind it at the time, because like I told y'all, I'm used to people that are older than me, or I'm used to kind of like being that, like, being that ear to listen, like being that shoulder to lean on for people, being that person that people just talk to about their problems. So I didn't mind it at the time. But I remember this lady, it's like, she would talk a lot. And also, she would just be like, she would be telling me, like, yeah, like, I got this going on, I got that going on, just stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, like, wow, like, and she was 8 or 9 years older than me, like, and it's crazy too, like, because older people really would sit there and tell me their problems. And you would, like, the way older people be talking to me, I'd be like, wow, you wouldn't even know. But now, after making this video, I think I might have to look into, like, of course, not being a, like, traditional therapist, because I do not believe in school. I do not believe in college. I'm sorry. Anybody who's watching this who has a college degree, I just feel like college is a waste of time. I feel like college is a waste of money. But I think I might have to look into, like, finding a way to do it on social media. Like, there's a way. So I think I might look into that, because this job stuff ain't working out. But yeah, but let me tell you this last story from Chipotle, or I might make a part two. I don't know. I hope if this video gets to 25 minutes, I'm gonna just cut it short. But I remember there was this girl there, and we started off cool, and that's one thing I had to realize too. 9 times out of 10, like, I think I'm gonna just make a part two. I think I might just make a part two, because I feel like this video is gonna be long.